What's up, planner babes? It's your girl Cam and I am back with another video. Today I'm coming at you with a 12 days of Christmas in my December daily notebook, scrapbook. I don't really know what to call it. But I'm going to make a spread explaining what the 12 days of Christmas represent to the Christian church or my Christian faith. Okay, so if this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome, welcome. I do hope you find some inspiration here on this channel and that you will consider hitting the subscribe button along with the notification bell so you won't miss any videos I have coming up for you right here on this channel. If you're already a part of the fam, thank you so much for coming back. So here's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the Christmas Joy Happy Planner sticker book. And in this book, there are some stickers that are about the 12 days of Christmas. You've heard the 12 days of Christmas song, I'm sure. And each one of them is represented on one of these stickers. When I saw this, I thought this would be cool to put in either my planner or in my December daily and turn it into, you know, these happy planner cards that you can open, okay, like this, and write your notes in. Okay, so I'm going to make some of these, or I've already made some of these. And I've cut them down to approximately the right size so I can open them up vertically and put the sticker for each day of Christmas on the outside and write down what it represents in my Christian faith on the inside. And I think that if you haven't heard of this before, it might surprise you what some of these 12 days of Christmas symbols represent for the church, or they could represent for the church. Okay, so if you want to see how all of this little DIY comes together for my December daily notebook, just stick around. Okay, so let me first tell you what you will need to complete this project if you want to do it for yourself. You will need the Christmas Joy sticker book. You will need a tape runner of your choice, and you will need some of these little cards cut down to fit the stickers if you want to do it as a card that you can open up. Okay, and then you will need some paper to adhere it to, and I've already got some paper in here. Two pieces of blank white cardstock right here that I'm going to use to create this 2-page spread. Let me pull these out. And I'm going to put 6 days of Christmas on the left and 6 on the right, and then I think I'm going to decorate the bottom portion of both of the pages and turn it into a beautiful 2-page spread. So let me put the stickers onto the cards and adhere them down to the page, and then I will be back. I think I can fit 3 on here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yes, it'll be tight, but I can do it. I think I can. All right, so I'm going to put these down and then I'll be back. Okay, now I'm going to spell out 12, the 12 days of Christmas at the top of this paper. And I hope I have enough letters. I think I've counted them out properly, but let's see. Let's see if I have. Okay, now I have moved all the letters over, and I've got the 12 days of, and now we're going to put on the gold foil sticker that says, it says Merry Christmas, but I'm going to cut the Merry part off and just let it say Christmas. Or I could leave the whole thing on, but oh no, don't stick down just yet. Yeah, I think I'm just going to cut that part out. I'm going to try to cut it out neatly. Whew, I'm nervous so that if I wanted to use it somewhere else, I could. Try to get it on here. Okay, and I'm going to gently pull this box up and let that T just rest under there, and then stick it back down. There we go. All right, now we've got, and just the smallest bit of the H sticking out on the top, I'm gonna cut that because that's not a big deal. Okay. Phew. I was nervous on that one. All right, now what I want to do is decorate the bottom half of this page before I write the information on the inside. Let me clean my desk up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to grab some of these Christmas trees and the little dancing girls, the drummer, the drum, the horn, all these little things that are represented in the song. And I have some swans from an American Craft sticker book. This is the Maggie Holmes one. And I'm not really like crazy about swans, so I typically would not use those anyway. So this is a perfect time for me to use them. And yes, I'm going to do it here because I can't think of any other time when I would use them, because I'm not really a swan person. Like, there's some cute ones. I showed you a gold foil one up front. So yeah, I'm going to grab some of these swans and some of the other images that kind of go along with the song, and I'm going to put those on here. Oh, there's some black ones, cute. All right, so I'm going to do that, and then I shall return. Okay, y'all, I am back, and I have got my 12 days of Christmas insert all put together. I think it turned out really, really pretty. And what I have done is I have gone into each one of these little inserts, little folders or cards, and I have written down what the song, what the words in the song symbolize for Christians, or could symbolize for Christians. And this is a good way to teach children about Christian faith, or to just remind you of your own Christian faith, or to help new believers to understand the doctrine of Christianity, or the tenets of our faith, what our faith is built on, the pillars, what it stands for. Okay, so as I was doing my research, I came across some things and I was like, I'm not sure about that. So you may or may not know this about me, but I study the Bible. I wouldn't call myself a Bible scholar because I don't have a degree in theology, but I study the Bible. I don't just read it. When I read it, I'm cross-referencing, I'm looking up definitions of words, I'm looking up locations and customs of the day. When I study the Bible, I'm really getting in there and trying to understand what the Bible means to me today in these modern times. Sometimes we come across a scripture and it is taken as doctrine, but it really had more to do with the customs of the day. I'm not going to get into a lot of that right now, but just suffice to say that I enjoy studying the Bible, and I have been a Bible geek since I was a kid. I mean, since I was in Sunday school, I can remember questioning my Sunday school teacher about some things that she said in Sunday school class. I mean, when I was like 10, 11, and 12, I had a Bible dictionary at home. I enjoyed looking through it and understanding more about the times that are being described in the Bible. So, having said that, I went through the 12 Days of Christmas song and what it could represent to the Christian church, and some of the things just did not resonate with me, so I changed them to meet my own needs. It's just a matter of changing the numbers and what they represent. Okay, so we're going to go through it. We're going to go through it. So number one is a partridge in a pear tree. And so to me, that represents Jesus Christ, who died on the cross for all mankind. You know, they said he died on a tree. The cross was made of wood. That's part of a tree. So that's the partridge in a pear tree, Jesus Christ, who died on the cross. 2 turtle doves are the Old and New Testaments. I'm fine with that. 3 French hens are faith, hope, and love, the 3 Christian virtues. And that can be found in 1 Corinthians 13:13. And number 4 is 4 calling birds. I thought this one was really good. The 4 Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So calling birds, gospel, you know, calling out to the world, calling people to Christ, spreading the good news. Okay, so 4 calling birds, so 4 Gospels. 5 golden rings are the 5 first books of the Old Testament, or the Pentateuch, which is Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. And that's good for 5 golden rings. And then 6 geese a-laying could represent the 6 days of creation. You get it? Laying eggs, new life. Okay, so I thought that was good. And that can be found in Genesis 1 and 2. Now here's where it started getting tricky. 7 swans are swimming. It said something about the 7, I think, 7 gifts of the Spirit. And from my understanding, there are more than 7. So I didn't put that here. What I put was 7 Sabbath miracles of Jesus. And I just Googled that. So I'm going to be looking into this a little bit more. because I didn't realize there were 7 miracles that Jesus performed on the Sabbath. But I am going to be looking into that more, and if that's not correct, I'm going to be changing that too. But from my understanding, there are more than 7 gifts of the Spirit. It could be 2 different things. My understanding is there are more than 7 spiritual gifts. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be documenting in a minute. I'll show you that. Okay, so the 7 Sabbath miracles of Jesus, and I'm going to be researching this to make sure that's accurate. And then 8 is the 8 Beatitudes, and that can be found in Matthew 5:3-12. And then 9 is 9 ladies dancing, and this is the 9 fruits of the Spirit. And then the 10 lords leaping, or a-leaping, 10 lords a-leaping, is representative of the 10 commandments. And then this is what I changed, the 11 gifts of the Spirit, because I understand there to be 11 gifts. It's like prophecy, the gift of helps, it's word of wisdom, word of knowledge. That's what I understand to be the gifts of the Spirit. All right. And that can be found in 1 Corinthians 2:8-10. And then 12 drummers drumming represents the 12 disciples, and that can be found in Matthew 10:2. Okay, so the only thing that I need to research is the 7 Sabbath miracles of Jesus. Everything else I am aware of, and I can acknowledge that I understand. And that's the thing about me. I want to make sure I understand what I believe. I feel like, and I think there's some statistics that say that most Christians don't read the Bible. You know, we take the pastor's word for whatever he has said. And I think a lot of people don't like to read, and so they just take the pastor's word for it. I'm not saying anything negative against pastors. My husband is a pastor, so I'm not saying anything negative against pastors. But as a believer, we each individually need to read the Bible for ourselves and understand the faith that we claim to believe, the faith that we claim we are a part of. So, you know, for me, it's important to understand the tenets of our faith and the foundation of our faith. And I know this probably got a little bit more serious than you were bargaining for, but I just don't ever want to put out misinformation. And so when I was going through these numbers and it was saying things that I was not aware of, or I did not agree with, I'm not going to put that out on my channel. So, yeah, like I said, the one I'm going to research is the 7 Sabbath miracles of Jesus. Everything else I am good with. And I think it really turned out really very pretty. And I'm excited to put this into my December daily. I might figure out a way to kind of make these stay closed a little bit more. I think if I put a little piece of washi or something under each one, or find some kind of way to close it down a little bit, I may do that, or I may just leave them as they are. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that, but I think it turned out really pretty. I love all the colors. I love all the decorative elements of it, and I love the fact that it explains more about the Christian faith according to these numbers 1-12. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. If you're not already a part of the Piece of the Plans fam, I hope you'll take a moment and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you won't miss any videos I have coming up for you right here on this channel. If you're already a part of the fam, thank you so much for coming back. I hope you have a great Christmas, Planner Babes. I hope that you spend lots of time with family and friends, and that if you are a Christian, that you spend some time this month with the Word of God, studying the Word and getting closer to God through His Word. I hope you have a great Christmas. I hope it's full of love, joy, and most of all, peace. I'll see you next time.